Great 3D content doesn't matter if nobody can load it. Are you missing opportunities because of this? Not everyone has a powerful computer, a high-end phone, or fast internet. A lot of people access immersive experiences using limited devices like standalone headsets, entry-level laptops, or just their phones. When we optimize 3D assets, we're not just improving technical performance, we're making what we create available to more people. And optimization isn't just a technical decision, it's a decision about who gets to participate. When you enter a 3D game or immersive experience, it's easy to get absorbed by the graphics, the environments, and effects. But have you ever stopped to think that every object in there, every tree, every barrel, and even that rock in the corner went through a creation process? These are what we call 3D assets, and they are part of something bigger that we call environment art. And here is the important part. Every asset directly affects the performance of the scene. In other words, the world you explore in a game or the experience you visit in VR only runs smoothly because someone carefully considered how each element was built. What is a 3D asset made of? It starts with a mesh made of vertices, edges, faces, creating polygons. That's what gives the object its 3D shape. The more polygons, the smoother and more detailed it looks. But geometry isn't the whole story. We also need UV mapping, which unwraps the mesh into a 2D layout to apply the textures properly. Then we come with the materials, which defines the object's color, surface finish, and reflectivity, and altogether, that's what makes a complete 3D asset. So, if more polygons make things smoother, is a good 3D just about cranking up the polycount? Not really. More polygons mean more processing, more memory usage, and longer load times. That's why the challenge isn't just to make something look good, but to balance visual quality and performance. That's where the assets optimization techniques comes in. One of the most important things is remeshing or retopology, which reduces the mesh complexity while preserving the shape. Another is baking. Instead of modeling every surface detail, you can bake the light, the shadows, and also normal map, which fakes depth using lighting and color without extra geometry. A good UV mapping with fewer islands also helps reducing texture size, and fewer materials per object means fewer rendering calls and better performance. This is especially important for architects moving into VR or WebXR. Tools like SketchUp don't prioritize optimization, so learning to see assets from a performance perspective is a key nowadays. Beyond optimizing the asset itself, we can boost performance with runtime techniques. LOD, or level of detail, swaps the model with a simpler version as it moves away from the camera, keeping the detail only where it matters. Culling techniques keeps rendering objects hidden behind others, and these are key to keep big scenes running smoothly. There are some WebXR specifics also, because WebXR adds another level of performance challenge. Experiences run inside browsers, which already use part of the available system memory, so memory and processing budgets are much tighter. Textures should be compressed to reduce memory load and speed up loading times. And file format matters. Platforms like Nvidia use GLB, the binary version of GLTF. GLB is lightweight, browser-ready, and packs geometry, materials, textures, animations, and hierarchy into one file. And there are emerging 3D technologies now, like new ways to generate 3D. There are many AI-powered tools, and there are also researches around Gaussian Splatting, a method using point clouds to simulate depth and texture without traditional geometry. These point clouds still face performance challenges, especially for real-time rendering, but the visual quality is promising. The future of modeling is increasingly automated, but performance will always matter. So again, optimizing 3D assets means making your work available to more people. Every vertex you save and every texture you compress makes more people experience what you've built.